Let's turn it over to Pam. We're so excited to hear from you.
Hey, I'm so excited to talk.
Did you have the best time ever?
Show you what I did for me tonight, and I did it to show you guys. My little memorabilia, so it's a shadow box. Sorry. And this blue is a card. It's from Carl, and this was like the confetti in the box, and some chocolates that I just hot glued, and just like all this cool stuff. So I did that for myself. Yay! Does that? Okay. I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about the top 10 tips for new leaders. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk for about 20 minutes and leave about 10 minutes for questions. And if someone could just like help me with the chat, that would be cool. All right, number one, you have to be willing to work harder than you ask any of your leaders on your team. This is number one. So like no one will outwork you. This is your motto for yourself. Okay. That was the first thing I wrote down. The most critical. Okay. No one will show up harder than anyone else other than you. Okay. So just to dive into that, like share, like how are you going to show up and how are you willing to work hard? Team cup, bod groups, share what food you're eating, invite constantly. Leaders lead. Okay. So that was number one. We have to communicate. We have to share our goals with our team, and it's a failure for me for this. I need to do this more. But if your team doesn't know what you're striving for, then how are you supposed to lead them to their goals if they don't know what yours are? So we have to contribute. We have to contribute as a team to help achieve our team goal and individual goals. Number three is motivation. Your mission is your motivation. You motivate with your mission. So they were saying that a lot too. So repeat your mission over and over again to yourself every single day. This is another thing that I do not do that I need to get better at. In your face, look at your dream board, your vision board every single day, and drive it into your brain. Okay, so every day be consistent and repeat your mission to yourself. Okay. Number four is stay organized. We have to know what our why is. We have to know our team's why, and like what their goals are. If you don't know what their goals are, how are you supposed to help them reach their goals? So get a system in place, the business activity tracker. Make sure that all you newbies out there are part of the champions page. I get a lot of new content there. Be sure that you used your resources that we have. We have so many resources, and just be sure that you are involved in them. So stay organized. The next one was starred pretty well. I mean, Carl really dove into this, and this is confidence. As a new coach, I mean, I was a new coach. We all were new coaches. This is where it gets emotional for me, because if you show confidence in your actions, people will see you. Like, you have to be confident. Like right now, I'm freaking nervous, but I love you guys and you're my team. And why am I nervous? Because I love this shit and I have to show it to the world. So we have to have that mindset, right? Feel the fear and proceed with confidence always and anyways. Do it regardless of that fear. You have to push past your fear. Yeah, feel the confidence even when you hear no's. I got like 5 no's today and I was like, oh shit, they're gonna be back in like 2 months. So push past those no's. You have to be confident. We have to share this opportunity with everyone. They'll be back, trust me. Number 6, be analytical. So this was a little hard for me to grasp, but like learn from your actions, share what is working and share what is not working. You know, it's okay to try and fail and do it all over again and try something different. You, as a coach, we all have to be changing things up. If something's not working, then you have to do something different. It's not going to change on its own. So think of it that way with number 6. And it's okay to change. Like, change is scary, but if you don't do anything about it, you're not going to help that one more coach sell a challenge pack. Like, what is your process going to that next goal for your team or for you individually, or pushing past something that is hard for you? You have to change up your mindset. Okay. Number 7 is creativity. So I know, you know, guys, we've been doing this for a long time, some of us. It was really interesting to hear the same things over and over again. But when you really break it down, it's true. And this is one of them. You have to be you. You have to make your journey your own. Yes, you can watch all the top coaches and you can read all of these posts, but like, make it your own. Like, I find with my journey and sharing my story on social media, which we'll get to in a second, like, people want to hear those stories about you. Yeah, it's cool to have those one-liners, but like, that's where you get vulnerable and that's what people want to see. So be yourself, be you, make it your own, be authentic. Yes, stories that people can relate to. Oh, I love you, Katie. Okay, number 8, this reigns true with confidence, positivity. We cannot dwell on the bad or the wrong or anything that happens negatively with our business or, you know, anything in life. So Carl said, you have to put the positive in the positive. So we have to take responsibility of what's happening. You know, see the positive and create solutions to any of that that's happening in our life or our business. He gave an example of like the control track. So, you know, people were like, oh, well, I don't have a door or I don't have the space, but most people made it work. If they really wanted to do that program, they made it work. So that was his kind of thing on, you know, staying positive. And, you know, with the new Shanti program coming out, not everyone's dancers, but, you know, we'll spin it in some way that will attract someone, right? Okay. Number 9 is expertise. So this is, I'll skim this over, but know what you're talking about, guys. We chat in our pods all the time about if so-and-so has a wheat allergy, they can't really have any Beachbody products, like, because everything has wheat. But like, know your stuff, know your products, know the new programs, do the trainings in the back office when any new programs come out. Like, you will like find yourself talking more intelligent. You know what you're talking about. So you need to educate yourself, write down bullet points, put them in your stories, talk about those 5 bullet points, and then get on. Just know what you're talking about. It's proven to be effective if you know what you're talking about. Okay, and then number 10 is feedback. Okay, yeah. So as coaches, we want to show up. We want to know how our people are doing, our challengers and our coaches as well. We have to make time to give feedback to our team specifically and individually. This is just our leadership role that we, you know, have this in your back pocket. You need to invest the time and check in with everyone. Yeah, are they taking the action to hit their goals? So one of the top coaches spoke and said that she dedicates the morning to her business, showing up for herself and doing her business activities and her income producing activities in the morning. And then she dives into her team in the PM with trainings and you know, diving in with her team. So that is her business hours. That may not work for you, but separating out the time and making sure that you are plugging in with the rest of the team. Okay, so that's the top 10. I liked some more than others, but hopefully that is helpful. And just a few quotes, and I can type these in the chat if you want, but a true leader measures her success or his success on the success of their team. Lead with the willing. A leader measures their success with the success of their team. Lead with the willing. I wrote that down. This was Moira. She was number 5 in 2017, and she's now number 1. So she took massive action. These are just some other notes. I'm past my top 10. She said, you will get what you talk about. She said, talk about coaching every single day. Every single day. Doesn't matter. Talk about it and track it. Track how many times you talk about coaching. Talk about the income, talk about the community, your vision, your tips, whatever. Talk about it. Take massive action, because we talk about people joining our challenge groups every day, right? Why don't we just do the same thing with coaching? Like, what the hell? Like, do both, right? Do both. That was her biggest takeaway. And then she went into how she does her coaching calls and stuff. Emily jumped on and she talked about Instagram and your Instagram brand and how to grow your Instagram. I heard this first one a while back, but I never really did this, and I actually did it tonight. She said, you have to serve your audience. You have to serve them to give them. Give them things. Give them those freaking recipes that are like, DM me for a recipe. No, just fucking give it to them. Put it in the comments, give it to them. Just give them the resources of those things. Or you'll see videos of people doing, oh, this is my favorite core workout. Or Hadley did one of her favorite core ball routines. Like, they want to see that. So give them what your audience, yes, add value where you can. Serve and give. Make them feel, laugh, and help, is what she said. Always show your personal transformation and incorporate non-business posts. We all know this. She talked about reels a lot. If I'm getting off, and if you guys just want me to move on, I will. But reels are the real deal, is what she said. So it has to be relatable. She said, use the tools that IG gives us. So use the virtual sounds, which I don't even know what that is. Use trends, recipes, fun things, tips, tricks, make it shareable. What is it that like people want to share about is what we want to talk about. She said she does her transformations on Sundays. Market yourself. There's only one of you, so you need to market yourself. And then her top 6 things that she said that she constantly does as a coach is show up no matter what. And you ask for. Utilize tools IG gives you, like I mentioned, be different, and we all start somewhere, even though when it's only 10 likes. That was her ending, like, last sentence. I thought it was pretty cool. So that was her little spiel. How am I doing? Yes, knowledge is power. Feel the feel. Oh, love you, sis. Okay. And then last, and then we have I have a couple more minutes, and then we'll do questions. Thank you, Satasha. Okay. Carrie Schneider was our last speaker. She does some perfume thing. She was really great. So just a few things that she had mentioned. I just highlighted a few. Did I have that right? Is that the Sprite lady? No, yeah, Carrie is Beachbody, sorry. Barb is who spoke, sorry. Carrie said, what you got here won't get you to where you need to be. What got you here won't get you where you need to be. So I want you guys to tell me what you think that means in the chat, and I'll move on. Train your brain while you want to rock your business, sacrifice no matter what. These freaking top coaches get up at 5 a.m. and work their business. And they stay up till the wee hours of the morning to work their business. So we have to sacrifice something. All of these top coaches that went from bam to bam, like, they leveled with themselves and they, like, do not stop. Okay. All right, last few things, and then I'll wrap up for questions. Yes, Hadley. How to attract like-minded people. We talk about this all the time. Your network is your net worth. So we talk about all these people that have all these followers and stuff. Some of these top coaches have only, like, not as much, okay? Because their following is genuine. So she said, your network is your net worth. They want to see what you do, and we have to show them. Okay. Give resources, like I mentioned before. If you show by your actions, people want to be a part of your movement. Okay. Run your show. They asked what the best piece of advice was for a business owner, and she said, don't always ask, offer. I love that. Because we're always asking, right? We're always asking something, but why don't we spin it a different way and offer this opportunity? Yep, that's right. And the beginning is always today. Keep asking questions, and I will end there. Yep, Emerald is 16 star, and she has 3,000 followers. Yep. Yep. You have to give more each day, forever changing and growing. Yep, Katie. You always do what you've always done. You'll always get what you've always gotten. Very good, Sarah. Yep, bust your ass. Level up and continue to show up. Yep. Keep moving. Very good. I think the first day was the best day. I really want to, I guess they had to, like, talk about that stuff, but all right, what questions do you guys have? Anything? Okay, so at the end of like the last day, and forgive me, end of July 2021 is the end the end date for qualification for leadership for next year. Is that right? Do I have that right? Because he asked us what our goal was. Do I have that date right? Okay, Susan's gonna look it up. So I want you guys to think about, where do you want to see yourself at that point before leadership launches? That date. Okay, we're not talking at the end of the year. We're talking about July. Like 6 months from now. Where do you see yourself? Sonia, I see you smiling, girl. Dream big, guys. I want to hear the scary shit. Okay? Like, mine that I wrote down was 5-star, which is premier. Reals are the real deal.
5 stars, elite, girlfriend.
Right. Yes. I'm staring at elite and I said premier.
I don't see the July date. Do you see that, Susie?
I don't know. I wrote down.
No, I
July
just
7th,
dropped it in
right?
there though. It just says
Yeah, I'm looking at that. It doesn't say, when is the cutoff?
January. Yeah, I don't see.
January 1 to December.
6 consecutive weeks. I think December 31st would be the last.
No, you know what July is? July is the elite conference, Pam.
Yeah, to go
I
to
don't
the,
Oh, right.
That's
yeah,
what July
Okay.
is.
Yes. The elite leadership retreat.
yeah,
That's what it is. Thank you.
5-star. Perfect.
So think of those scary goals, guys, because I mean, we can do this. We have to show up, level up, just like what everyone said. Yep.